I was informed I was getting paid by the note. You know, part of the theme of the Oasis Conference this year, a theme that particularly appeals to me, is the idea of coming home. The idea of returning home, discovering again the joy of your foundations. Because that's a little bit about what this concert and this whole conference is about. Discovering that first joy that you had. And I'm from North Carolina. Now, I have gone into a far country. I've lived in Texas for 30 years. But I grew up in Rutherford County. And I lived not too far from here in a town called Lewisburg. My father was a minister and traveled around. My brother, my sister, my mother still live in the Tar Heel State. And so, for me, it's a figurative thing to return home to your musical and spiritual roots, but it's also a literal truth for me. And I really enjoy the opportunity of celebrating those foundations. And this group here tonight is kind of mixing and mingling all those wonderful sounds of the South. We've heard Sacred Heart singing. We've heard bluegrass. We've heard newgrass. And all kinds of things in between. And I am so grateful for my roots. Growing up in the western part of the state, of course, gospel music and folk music, very integral to not only our discovery and expression of our faith, but also kind of my musical journey began with those styles as well. I feel more at home in the sanctuary than I do at Carnegie Hall. Wasn't that something? We were so out of place, I'm telling you. We were standing backstage in this tuxedo that hung down to the floor, you know, we looked like two penguins. And I said, right before we went out, you know, we're looking out there, and here on the wall in your dressing rooms, all the people who had performed there, you know, Leopold Stokowski and Toscanini and Leonard Bernstein and Aaron Copland. And here's a picture of me and Pepper, you know. Talk about two doofuses. We really were out of place. But you know what? Pepper said it that night. He said, we're going to turn Carnegie into a cathedral. And we sure had a wonderful time. And to relive that moment tonight is certainly a gift. Now, not all of the music that springs from our Appalachian roots or even our American folk heritage has that kind of rhythmic quality you've heard tonight. I play Come Thou Fount of Every Blessing. You've heard some Sacred Heart, shake-up singing styles. One of the most plaintive melodies is an old folk song, an old Appalachian carol, which my wife Sue is going to come and sing for you now. And it's a completely different style of music, but yet it springs from the people and fits right into the theme of tonight's musical and spiritual idea. And so let's take a journey back home and let's listen to I Wonder As I Wonder.
As I wonder Jesus.